Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum currently fulfills the upside expectations we discussed in yesterday's video. So I'm generally remaining focused on the downside because it is not doing anything unexpected. It's at the moment not doing anything unusual, and therefore the focus can at the moment remain generally on the downside here, and that we still have another wave 5 to come. No change to the previous wave count. Made you aware of this target area in the previous video, which we have now reached. In this area here, which is relevant for the wave 4, between the 23.6 and the 50% retracement, between 1563 and 1594, with the 38.2 fib level, as you know, being the most likely retracement for a fourth wave, and that is at 1580. So we've reached that and got rejected, but we haven't made a new low. So there is currently no evidence that the move up is finished. It could very well also go one step higher, because this is the area where we've got the previous wave 4 of a lower degree, and sometimes a wave 4 likes to pull back to the wave 4 of the previous degree. That's what I'm going with at the moment, that we are still here in this C wave of a larger flat correction. Again, similar to Bitcoin, it could very well be that the wave 3 is sitting here. At the moment, I've got in both scenarios the wave 3 here. There are ways of counting it both. That is the uncertainty that we have to deal with. The only difference would be that if the wave 3 is sitting here, this move down is something like an A wave. We'd be moving up in a B wave and then come down in C. So it's just a little bit of a different count, and also here we've got the possibility that the A wave will consist of 5 waves. We move up in B and come down in C, or the A wave is only a 3-wave move, like this, and this is currently the B wave, which means if we retrace more than the 50% retracement, it would increase probabilities that this is not the correct count, but in fact that this move down was an A wave. We are moving up in a B wave, but that should end below 1628 ideally. And then we come down in another C wave. But B waves can do funny stuff, so you can also get overshooting B waves and all sorts of difficult stuff, But that's sort of the other scenario I'm watching. And we would also still get into this support area, It's a tricky range in which we are. It's a really tricky range. We've been in this same range already here in Jan several times, and here, and it's difficult, We only really touched that support area once, which was here on the 18th of January. So keep an open mind. At the moment, I think the focus can remain on the downside. We haven't even broken above the previous wave 4 high, and also made you aware of this trend line yesterday where we had support several times here, and here, and here. Then we broke it here, and now we retested it from below. So such a retest can be quite bearish, especially if it's successful. So if it's successful and we now get rejected and make a new low, which means we should make the low here below the 1563 level, 1561, then we have a good indication that the move down is happening, because then it shows we got rejected and we've actually made a lower low afterwards, which means the downtrend is back in play. At the moment, I have no indication it has topped. It just moves sideways and consolidates between the 23.6 fib and the 38.2 fib. So same story to Bitcoin. Let's take a look actually at the indicators here on the 4-hour chart, for example. Interestingly, as you can see, we are now starting to get below the 50 level on the RSI. Did that here a few days ago when we dropped quite strongly. We're back below 50. Before that, since the beginning of January in this large uptrend, we've been above 50 on the RSI. And that is quite a strong sign that, especially as we held it, that there was a strong uptrend in play. Now we dropped below 50. Indicates we couldn't hold it above 50 anymore. We're now below 50. If we establish ourselves here, it could indicate that indeed we are in this green wave 4, which could get into the region between $1,430 and $1,500. Also here you saw we identified anyway these bearish divergences. So this current correction is of course the anticipated one, finally, hopefully, that takes us into this wave 4 support area. I'm of the view we need some kind of a healthy wave 4 to support further upside, because if we don't get it, or if it breaks, we probably continue with the bear market. But yeah, on the 1 hour chart, price is currently following the indicators are following the price, so there is nothing to point out, other than also here we are in the bearish range on the MACD, where the MACD line is below 0 and also bullish momentum is decreasing, and the RSI is also below 50, which indicates downtrend. So it all confirms the count at the moment. Yeah, it does. So that's where we are currently. Yeah, and keep you updated about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.